All right, here we go. Mihai, I'm sorry. You're going in. You're going in blue, so we can see you. All right, we're on Golden Hill, game one of our first round of 16 game between TaToH and Mihai. We're gonna have the rest of the round of 16 over the next few days. TaToH playing as the Romans and Mihai playing as the Armenians, and we have the game now paused. The game is now paused.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna resume. It's how your ancestors speak? No. No. Nope. Nope. I refuse to admit that my ancestors used to call people tossers and have
Let's go,
Nando's with the lads or whatever it is. Hannibal, thank you for the 50 months. 50 months, eh? Dave pretending he doesn't say Zed. There's some holdovers. There's some holdovers for sure. Like, we are cultured. That's for sure. There's just been a general degeneration of that culture. Some places. Nando's is shit, though. I don't even know what Nando's is. Nando's sounds like a fucking canteen from Star Wars. All right. TaToH's TC is up. He's playing Romans here. So the extra Pierce armor on the galleys is going to be kind of cool, right? And Armenians will get the extra shot. And got to look at the total numbers here, but it might actually cancel out the extra little arrow that Armenian galleys get. The Roman Pierce armor. I'm not certain, but it might do that. Anyway, Mihai went for the dock a little bit closer, so he's been fishing for longer. TaToH had to build a dock over here, but it's a little bit more efficient. And TaToH will have the resource gather rate 5% on everything, 5% faster building, repairing. That'll help him out, especially once he starts taking the shore fish and taking all that hunt. Really, really nice eco for Romans here. However, the tech tree might not be as good. Let's see. Romans do struggle against bombard cannon civs, but obviously Armenians don't get that. So, if anything, it would be like Droman versus Droman or Treb versus Treb. Infantry versus infantry. I'm not certain, like, which civ is better in a land battle. In terms of water, Armenians should have the better water tech tree late game, but like, who wins in the 1v1 land battle? So, like, legionaries with scorpions versus Feriders champions from behind? Composite bowmen probably win versus the Roman armor. Yeah, but, like, then you have to factor in the scorpions, and composite bowmen kind of suck. Romans roll. Sorry, excuse me. Get that out of my system. Ugh. TaToH's less likely to go full water. Actually, I think full water makes sense, though. I think full galleys make sense. You should have the better eco. You should be able to keep up with him in terms of galley production. And with the extra Pierce armor, if that affects the water battles as much as I think it might, you should be okay. You just don't want to get into a protracted naval battle where you have fires versus fires, because Romans don't have access to demos. So in a fire versus fire battle, it's not good. It's not good at all. We can take a look at what he sees. He's looking for extra bores, and he doesn't see one yet. Wow. Feels like there should be another bore there. It's over here and over here. As TaToH starts to look, he's going to the side. He's going to find it. Meanwhile, Mihai, he sees a boar on this side. He's bringing in another one from over there. And it's going to be one over here that he can take as well. Full screen, please. I am on full screen. Wasabi. If you full screen me. I can't control whether you're full screen or not. The weird request. Voice commands failed him in that moment? Yeah. Maybe he's got the strategic commander. Feudal Age on the way. Did Mihai get loom? He did. Is TaToH going to send a villager across? That's the question. He's sending a villager out here. So he might give up this fish and try and go for a fast castle. It doesn't look like it, though. He's getting loom and he's going to click up, but it's going to be significantly later than his opponent, who's already on the middle with a mule cart. And Mihai is also walling off this area. That's interesting that he's walling off this, but he's also like in the middle here. Usually you do one or the other. Maybe he just doesn't want to sneak to come down from TaToH. TaToH going out to gold, so he should likely play into galleys, but he's going to be so much slower than Mihai is. Still, look at the res collected. 300 more res collected for TaToH. If you were a Top Gear presenter, then would you be the Stig or Chris Harris? I don't know who either one of those people. So, neither. I'd be Dave. I thought Top Gear had 3 people. Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and the other dude. I can't remember his name. Who is this Chris Harris and the Stig? James May. That's right, James May. How can you not remember James May? I can remember his face. I just don't remember his name, dude. I never watched the show. I've seen a couple things from it, some clips and stuff, but never my thing. All right, so galleys are coming out already from Mihai. Does he see the villager from TaToH? He does. And he's walled this up, so TaToH can't get by, even if he wanted to. Even if he wanted to sneak by here, it's not going to happen. TaToH's going to go for fire galleys to deal with the galleys here from Mihai. And he's going to be running away with this villager. Mihai's got to be careful. TaToH loves walling in vills. Oh, so close, dude. That Vill bugged out. The Vill bugged out. TaToH almost got him. He almost got him. He's losing fish at the same time. However, his fire galley is out here. Mihai might be a little bit distracted by this. It's the guy from To Catch a Predator. I mean, Chris Hansen? Is that his name? Yes. Watchtower going up for Mihai. Doesn't want to be pressured in the center. TaToH's still creating a lot of fire galleys. Why no fletching? It's expensive, right? You got to get the blacksmith, which he can't afford. It doesn't make that much of a difference, especially with the extra arrows against the fire galleys either. And you might just want to go up to Castle Age really quick, which means you don't want to spend the resources on fletching. We'll see if he adds the blacksmith soon. He's going to add mills instead. All right. Tower's up. Tower is up. TaToH also expanding just a little bit here. Still doesn't see this boar. But there's plenty of ponds that he can fish in, and he's still making a ton of fire galleys. Like, he's got 5 fire galleys in the queue. Resources are looking decent. He is not screwing around with those numbers. Meanwhile, Mihai is clearly trying to save to go up to Castle Age because he stopped making galleys altogether. Feels like 6 is enough. I think that might not be. Might be overwhelmed here, but so far he's doing a really solid job. Really solid job. And you can see that extra arrow from the Armenians already coming in clutch. Maybe some demos could be great from him as well. There's the market and blacksmith over on this side. TaToH has still managed to keep 4 of his fishing ships alive, so he's done well. He's done well. Where are your seeds? Oh, seed 3 for seed. TaToH also going for market. They're both going to click up to Castle Age, and it's 800 res collected ahead for TaToH. Romans are crazy. Romans are a hell of a drug. Uh-oh, Mihai. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. TaToH finding himself a really, really good engagement. Oh, boy. Mihai was looking so good with these galleys. As he tried to send more villagers to the middle, might want to go for fortified churches here, but he's forced to run away with these galleys, and a bunch of these are weak, and TaToH is just going to squeeze him in from both sides. Yeah, Mihai is going to get crushed here. Absolutely crushed. Like a watermelon between 2 chunky thighs. Bop! And these things are stuck. There is absolutely nowhere to go with these galleys, and they all go down along with that villager. Demo comes out. It's a good one, but it's not enough. And now suddenly, Mihai is forced to go into fires of his own, but TaToH has a huge advantage on that front. Mihai's going to be a minute faster to the Castle Age, and he needs to secure this area first. That is the priority. He did not mean to lose all of his galleys like that, though. That was really tragic, and all because he wasn't paying attention over on this side. TaToH can't build demos, though. I know. It is sad. Surprised no fortified church yet. He doesn't have the wood, I guess. Trying to go for war galley now. As TaToH comes out with villagers, Mihai, we need a church. Spending too much on these ships, buddy. We need a church. TaToH's coming forward. TaToH's got the stone for a castle. Mihai needed this church yesterday. He's going to go for it here. TaToH's going to place that castle. Remember, Romans build faster, and Mihai needs to stop the church. He needed it with a warrior priest immediately upon Castle Age. But he was spending all the wood on the ships.
And Dave never gives me flowers.
And yeah, wasn't a squatting slot. Thank you for the 20 months. I'm never going to give you flowers. Sorry, buddy. This is really bad for Mihai. He had such a good position, and then just a couple mistakes. Running into the fire galleys over here by mistake. Not going for the church on time, and suddenly he's lost the middle. He's basically lost the water as well. And TaToH still has much better in terms of resources collected. 1,500 res collected ahead. Why is that? Worker efficiency, very similar. TaToH spent more time building. Less idle eco, but not significant. I think it's just Romans. Romans and the fishing ships still being alive is it, I suppose. He had more fish the whole way through. He had one more early. And he's only killed Mihai's like a couple minutes ago. The fish isn't the only reason, that's for sure. Remember that Armenians chop wood faster too. All right, so Mihai trying to get war galleys back here. This is his way back into the game. He's controlling the water. If he controls the water, TaToH's going to have a hell of a time. Trying to push back. What is the Roman bonus? 5% collection on everything. And 5% faster building and repairing. Oh, Mihai, not again, dude. Oh, man. Centurion got converted. That was a little sloppy there from TaToH to just leave that killing the gate and getting that Centurion converted. Suddenly Mihai's got a unit that could do some damage, but Mihai, what are you? He's in the market. He's in the market. Absolutely tragic there for Mihai. Was in the market, is not noticing his ships that are in the middle of TaToH's navy. Losing a lot of HP. And he could have a lot more war galleys right now than he currently does. If he would stop running into the navy from TaToH. What is TaToH up to? Adding the third TC. On the shorefish, of course. Lots of food coming in. And still just keeps adding in fire ships. He's perfectly content for Mihai to just keep picking away on this side. TaToH's got a lot of gold. We're getting the war galley mass up there, but I thought that before, and he's thrown it away both times. So we'll have to hope for something a little bit better here from Mihai. Demo comes in. Big. Huge demo. Okay, maybe that's the momentum he needs. TaToH coming in from the other side, though. As Mihai is going to try and save his ships. Does he have a demo coming out? He does not. Still, he's got enough ships that he could micro this stuff down. Also has a fire galley coming from behind. And I think Mihai's going to be okay with his navy over here. You see TaToH still coming in. Mihai, 47 villagers. All this naval investment means that he still is on one town center. Deadville. No bodkin for Mihai. That is a good point. Yeah, no bodkin. That kind of sucks. I love you, man. Stay safe. Love you too, mister. Why are you a mod here? Wait, when did I mod Mista? Why? How could you not mod me? I could think of many realities where I wouldn't mod you. Many. Another Centurion for TaToH. Maybe he'll give that one over to Mihai as well. Where is that Centurion? Oh, he's gaming. All right, so Mihai looks like he's going to control water. However, TaToH is adding in the war galleys now. So it's 7+1. It's 8 attack on those. The war galley for the Romans has 6+1. So I guess it's doing half the amount of damage that it normally would if you don't consider careening, which is not in for either player. Bonus damage? Oh, true. Half the amount of initial damage, not counting bonus damage. Oh, big demo. Oh, that wasn't as good as I thought it would be, but it was still pretty good. Mihai is spending all of his time just microing back. These are the easiest fights ever for TaToH. He just patrols in. Mihai's resources looking really solid, though. At 1 TC play. And he should be able to click up to Imp. TaToH's eco looking much better. 70 villagers, 4 fishing ships, Romans. We're Gucci. However, if Dromans come out here and Galleon and Cilician fleet at some point, although he doesn't have that much stone to get the castle. If TaToH is still in Castle Age, he could face some very big problems. If only Bodkin, true, he still doesn't have Bodkin. That's wild. Like, TaToH's just playing the macro game. You can tell by the KD, he's perfectly content to just keep hurling ships at Mihai. And he's building up his war galleys behind, and he's actually had better production. Plus Bodkin, which is huge. Careening, he definitely thinks he has Bodkin. He 100% thinks he has Bodkin. He's never going to notice until he gets to Imp, goes to the blacksmith for Bracer, and he's like, oh, fuck. And we're still a minute away from that. Oh, Mihai, not again! Stop running into ships. Can't he tell from the range? It's tough. It's tough, dude. If you click the ship, you'll immediately be able to tell. But if you assume you have it, and you're fighting in these close quarters against, like, fires, you're not really noticing the lack of range. Could TaToH get ballistas? Does ballistas affect... Wait. Ballistas affect ships? Not ballistics, ballistas. The Roman unique tech. +2 attack on galleys. It gives you +2 attack on galleys? I didn't know that. Okay. That was just a scorpion shit. Ballistas would be huge. Yep. All right. TaToH 2 minutes away from him. We need more war galleys. Bodkin's in. Bracer coming in. Chemistry coming in. More war galleys. Galleon. Drawman. We need a lot of things from Mihai. We need a lot of things from Mihai. TaToH, he just needs to stall. Still no ballistics for Mihai. He feels like in this cramped space, it's not going to make a difference. Also has the confidence to just push in here because no demos for Romans, which is fucking massive. He still doesn't have a castle, so no Cilician fleet for him. For his ships. And still no ballistas for TaToH. So clearly TaToH doesn't know about that either. Would you get ballistics, Dave? I think I would. You're floating enough res. Roman's working away on the castle. Galleon on the way. Okay, we're saving for Galleon. Oh, that's the MTC. Oh my god, I think Mihai sensed it. Oh, he's just a little too late. Oh, he sensed it though. Oh my god, dude. Oh. He was definitely like, hang on a second. What if? That was so close. TaToH almost lost his MTC. Mihai had to have seen TaToH going to repair that. Saw when Imp come in, and when the TC went down, he must be like, oh crap. That really, really sucks. Dromans continue working away. TaToH should add in some Dromans as well. He's getting Galleon, he's getting Fast Fire. Still no ballistas. The extra attack on the Galleon. TaToH is housed. I think you have enough galleons. I think this is where you start adding in just Romans. If you're Mihai. Especially in these, like, cramped spaces. Dromans or demos? Oh my god, speaking of demos, here come the fast fires. Dromans going down. Needs to run away. Couple fires go down on this side. Remember, no bracer for the Romans. Cilician fleet coming in here for Mihai. He's kind of stuck. He's going to have a 2-range advantage, I believe, over the Roman galleons. He'll have the Dromans with the extra range as well. And he'll have the demos with the extra splash damage. If Mihai controls the water, TaToH's going to be in a really bad position. Because the Navy is just so much better for the Armenians. Please, just let that remind you that you do not have ballistics yet. The fact that you couldn't hit that stupid Centurion, please just get ballistics. Demo's coming out. TaToH pushing in. I don't think TaToH has careening either. He doesn't. Oh boy. Oh, we got a stuck Mihai here. He's trying to kill the fires so he can move back towards the castle, and he's done so. He's kind of stuck here. TaToH can't push in and kill the Navy though. Mihai is good stuck. He's stuck of his own choice. And now he's even getting dry dock, and he still doesn't have ballistics. Why no transport for raiding with a few Centurions? I think TaToH should definitely transport right now. But it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of resources to send it across. I think he should definitely try and get something over here. And expand his food eco as well. Food eco is a must. Remember that Mihai's on the clock, though. So the longer that TaToH keeps him stopped up here, the less gold Mihai's going to have. I don't know how much gold is still available here. Just 2 piles. TaToH's got all this middle area. I think guard tower and tower the sides is worth it. Probably not. No. Builds difference as well. This is so over. I mean, if Mihai clears the Navy from TaToH, there's nothing TaToH can do. He just needs to clear the Navy and control the water. If he controls the water here, there's absolutely nothing TaToH can do. He's just been unable to do so. He's coming out with a castle. Transport. Yep. That's what TaToH needed to do. As soon as he's at risk of losing the water, he needs to get over here. Mihai's going to see this with an outpost. Castle is going up here from Mihai. Navy from TaToH should die. Will he get the castle up on time? It looks like he will. Will he deny the castle here from Mihai? I don't believe he will. But still, he's doing all the things that he should. Getting the stable set up over here. More food eco coming up with farms. So he can start raiding with light cav. He's trying to surround Mihai again, but that's not going to work. There's too many galleons. I think TaToH would be surprised if you told him this unique tech gave him +2 attack for his galleons. Was it always that way, or was that added in later? Because I don't ever remember that. Maybe I just glanced over it. Added later. Okay. It was added when Romans got into rank. Okay. This is the issue. And Mihai's done nothing about this. He's just paying attention to water. Finally goes for a fortified church, just too late. KD is crazy. Yep. Like I said, TaToH's just playing the macro game. He's got a better eco and he knows it. 140 vills with Romans is wild. TaToH's going to run out of stone soon to repair this castle, but so is Mihai. And Mihai is about to run out of his entire economy at this rate. Mihai taking another fight here. It's getting to the point, though, even if he wins the water, I mean, TaToH's just going to have everything on land, even on his side, so it won't matter. And this castle's going to fall, too. And TaToH's managed to keep this castle alive. Good job, TaToH. GG should be coming in shortly here from Mihai. Down to 69 villagers. He plays on. Still has 3 trebs. And he's going to take out the castle from TaToH. And try and hold on lands. But this stuff is just so brutal, right? Like, you're already behind an eco, and now there's light cap all over the place, and you can't do anything about it. You have 6 on wood. Like, TaToH's well suited to just even treb these ships down one at a time. He doesn't even need to target the treads. Just target the ships. Because Mihai can't afford to make another ship. It's just out of his price range. All dead. Everything is dead. Everything is red. And the GG was said. 1-0 here for TaToH. Eco so much better for him. Just ridiculously better. And that's just a few mistakes on Mihai's part, right? Went too deep with the galleys when he was controlling the water, and then he didn't go for the church. I don't understand. He didn't go for the church or the monk to control the middle area and prevent some sort of castle drop like that. It's weird. Crucci, what is this? Shamble. All right, so we mark the win here for TaToH. That's going to be on Golden Hill. Mihai taking the L with the Armenians. What are our other maps? Boundary Brawl, Inundation. Okay, Houseboat, Nomad. So Huns is probably for Boundary Brawl. We're looking at Boundary Brawl civs here for TaToH. I mean, he could go Goss, right? Could definitely go Goss. Could pick like Berbers or something. I don't know about Bengalis there. Maybe. Inundation, probably Bohemians for Mihai. And maybe Khmer for TaToH. The Khmer Fast Castle build seems really popular there. Thank you for joining us, everyone. If you want to enter the giveaway, exclamation mark giveaway,
Beach mouse.
all you got to do is like follow the stream or whatever. Citizen Bane, thank you for the 35 months. It doesn't even matter what we're giving away. You could be the recipient of something free. Blender? Not a blender, no. It's a tablet. You could be a tablet watcher. Could be. Don't forget to follow T90 on TikTok. Oh, God. Why tablet? Why not? I'm literally in dire need of a blender. I have a blender and I've never used it. Not once. And I've had it for like 7 years. Never used it. I didn't buy it, so. Any joint casts today or just riding solo? Just going solo. It's better for the channel if I cast solo. Did you win it in a giveaway? No. I was given the blender. Are you going to make a Blue Sky account ever? What on earth is Blue Sky? Social media as it should be. This is like a different Twitter. I mean, maybe one day. I don't know. Blue Sky is a social media site with no algorithm, only shows you posts of people you follow in chronological order. I mean, that's kind of nice, but it's also kind of bad because most of the people I follow, I discovered not through manually going to follow them. But like, I will agree that the algorithm on X or Twitter has gotten so bad now. Like it's oh god. Some things are still okay, but I'm definitely not on it as much as I used to be. It's just so bad. I have clicked the I'm not interested in this person or I don't want to see this person thing so many times, and I still keep getting fed the same shit from the same people. I don't want to block anyone, but I would wish that the other
Until
options
they
would work.
find the body, it's a missing person, not
Just
a
block
crime.
them. It's more like the topics than anything. You can mute words and phrases, can you? It's different. Okay, cool. Thank you for the 22 months.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so
You see the
sad.
newish video
Charity
Graham
tax
Barrett about
break
the new
just for
Divorced
hanging out
Dads
with
expansion pack? I went
Not
through
me
and
gifting for
dude,
10
I
entes.
watched like 100 of his videos last night. That guy makes me laugh like nobody else. He's so funny, dude. So funny. The one recently where he was like talking to ghosts. It's like, Spirit, are you here? I am unarmed. He's got a fucking 4-foot sword in his hand. I am unarmed. Oh my god. All right. Welcome to Boundary Brawl. We've got Goss here for TaToH and Hunts for Mihai. Goss is interesting. So Goss, you will get a little bit of extra on all the hunts. Also kill it faster. But with these two rhinos being behind and it being all visible on the center here, it's going to be really tough for TaToH to actually lame these. Really tough for him to actually lame these. Maybe after this set, we can go through a whole audio opera watch through. I watch that guy's videos way too often. How is Hunt still not banned in every set? Well, I mean, they have taken some losses, right? They have taken some losses, and maybe some people are hoping that they'll be the ones to select them, right? That they won't go first overall. Anyway, the horse is going to be very valuable here for Mihai. It's going to wander around. It's going to find all these water buffalo all the way around the edge, and that's why it's so valuable. You can also scout the areas you need to expand to. Meanwhile, TaToH just chilling, taking his rhino in peace, just having fun over here. Still hasn't got loom, but it can come in instantly whenever he needs it. When do we get houseboat? Later. Later. I am unarmed. Or the one where he buys the little novelty ball from the store and he writes an email to the government saying that he can shoot sparks out of his fingers. Demands are that they make another Austin Powers movie. What's the name of the guy? Audio Opera is the YouTube name. Dock in the center here from Mihai, and he's building the dock with Envision of TaToH. So TaToH can see this perfectly fine. I prefer the dock on the outside so that they can't see, but I mean, there is a fish here, so maybe Mihai just doesn't care. That TaToH knows what's up. Mihai still hasn't gone for a lumber camp. He has 3 trees near his town center. And he's going to have to make sure he saves enough wood. Like, he can't go for another fishing ship. He has to save enough wood to be able to make a lumber camp. TaToH is not going for the dock right away. He's going to go for that lumber camp immediately. And it also might be nice for him to discover this elephant just right over here, but he doesn't have vision on that just yet. Mihai's score is going to be ridiculous. Double the score already from TaToH just because of the scouting. He's making another fishing ship? What? How much wood is left? Oh, God. Oh, no. Is he going to have... He's not going to have enough. There is a tree over here. So he can chop that, I guess. He has... Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. He has just enough. He did the math. Oh, we doubted him. He did the math. Exactly 100 wood. Exactly 100 wood. Unbelievable from Mihai. He has his calculator out. He had NASA.
Good morning, Dave. It's a wonderful treat to wake up with you in my
NSA, European Space Agency, Russian Space Federation, National Institute of Mathematics, MIT, MSU, fucking everybody, dude. Working on it. All right. Balloon coming in now from Mihai. 2 fishing ships. Res collected. He's a little far ahead. But we still have all this food to drop off for TaToH. Even with that, he's a little far ahead. He's a lot far ahead. Holy. Mihai has a huge eco lead. Retlaw, thank you for the 38, bro. Welcome back. Mankato State University. I was thinking Michigan State, but hey. Not anymore. Tati just didn't drop off yet. I mean, he's still over 100 ahead. He's looking good. TaToH not getting Loom as Goss. It is a decision, right? You know, you got to save the extra seconds where you can. When I say seconds, I mean like a second. And he still doesn't have it queued. I mean... I don't know why. Does Mihai have Loom? Yeah, he's got Loom. He's got Loom, and he's adding in another dock. And he should play into galleys here, right? Yeah, there's the galley right there. So TaToH's still taking a lot of this hunt here. And TaToH is going into a fire galley. He still doesn't have Loom. That's like crazy confidence, or he's just forgotten about it. I don't know which one. That's wild with the Goss. However, I mean, sometimes you do forget, right? Sometimes you do forget. I once played, some of you might remember this, against that You Got Douche guy on my controller account. And we had a full-on Villager War for about 40 minutes, and I was Goss against Persians, and I didn't have Loom the entire time. And I never realized, because I'm an idiot. Still won. But it doesn't take away from the fact that I'm an idiot.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
1 year of streaking
Loom is
Pico
in.
Naruto.
Thank you, User Agent Smith. Appreciate it. And there's the barracks for TaToH. Kinda flex. I won every villager battle against him. No Loom against Loom. With a controller. If there isn't a if that's not the biggest flex ever, I don't know what the fuck is, dude. All right, stable here for TaToH. He's gonna take this elephant. Cool. And the galleys are moving around for Mihai, and Mihai's gonna have water control again. Let's see if he can hold it this time. He's in a much better position to hold it this time than he was last time. Walls are coming up from Mihai, so he senses that something is up, and he can actually see that something is up. He's got his horse over here. TaToH can see that Mihai can see. So Mihai can see that TaToH can see that Mihai can see. And now Mihai's going to run away. What's up with the score lead? I mean, water control, scouting, basically everything. TaToH didn't have a horse at the beginning, right? So his scouting is limited. Although Mihai's scouting is fairly limited considering he's had this horse for as long as he has. Still needs to get vision on these sides. Still tracking everything that his opponent is doing. He's still got a lot of food left over from all the water buffalo he collected before. He's got the hunt nearby. He should be able to click up the castle age far in advance of TaToH. I think TaToH's kind of cooked here, guys, to be honest. I don't know what TaToH's going to do to bring him back into this, but this let's go to the side and make scouts angle, it just doesn't seem to be working. Demo is coming out from TaToH. Interesting. Double demo against Galley. What's the play here? Like, wait for Mihai to leave with these villagers, pop out and boom them? TaToH will know when they're about to leave. It's getting close to that point. Demo is leaving. Demo is going this way. Okay, TaToH. What are we cooking here, buddy? Remember, he can see everything in here. That also means that Mihai could see this over on the side. And TaToH's just going to wait. Galley is looping around. Mihai knows that that's somewhere over there. And he's found it. Nice job. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what TaToH's going to do here. He will be able to click up to Castle Age before Mihai gets there. But still, Goss versus Huns and Castle Age, not what you want to see. Res collected, still ahead for Mihai. Res available, still ahead for Mihai. Water control, still ahead for Mihai. Just needs to clear these docks and prevent any future docks from going up. Another fire galley being hidden from TaToH. So maybe the angle is, you know, hide some fire galleys now, add some sneaky docks, get control of the water in Castle Age, and then work your way towards cutting him off in the middle. I'm not certain. Stonewall and Boom would be the 3K play for TaToH. I don't know if you, well, number one, Goss can't Stonewall. Don't have that functionality, and I don't know if you can Boom against Huns. I think they'll just kill you. War Galley on the way from Mihai. War Galley is on the way from Mihai. He's going for a Siege Workshop here. He won't be able to kill the Castle Age TC from TaToH, but that TC will go down eventually. And now TaToH is like, scatter! Never mind, he's just taking the wood. I thought he was going to send builds in every direction. Would you say TaToH is the case for being GL's favorite over and above Hera and Viper on Nomad settings? No. In the past, maybe, but not right now. I don't know. I mean, it's tough to say because the first two sets I watched with Hera, like, he didn't look like he knew what he was doing, but that might just be because the matchups weren't that interesting to him, like the players he was matching up against. So we'll see what he's like in the round of 16 and further on. I'm don't feel like I'm ready to give an impression of Hera's gameplay on these maps yet. Nice attack round there from Mihai. Tries to deal with these really annoying scouts. Viper's going to be good regardless. Doubt is the favorite? I mean, maybe. Remember, Viper won the last tournament, Wandering Warriors Cup. Against Doubt. So we see the TC going down. Still no second TC here for TaToH. Mihai still trying to raid over here. 3 villagers on food for TaToH. Second town center coming up over here from Mihai, and TaToH is, I mean, TaToH's just, he's running this way. Mihai's not able to follow that, but these villagers are going to die. This TC is going to die. Mihai's now found these vills. He won't be able to kill them. Maybe one, but definitely not the other two still. TaToH is on the run, and I don't know where he's running to. He's going to have absolutely nothing. TaToH's just trying to buy himself time, I think, with this TC. He's going to come in over here with a knight. He might be able to save the TC. Hang on a second. He's coming over with a knight. He might be able to save this TC. Villagers coming to repair this mangonel. And will the knight go down from TaToH before it kills the mangonel? It does! Oh, man. Mihai has just enough villagers to save that one. TC over here from TaToH. Will Mihai discover this? I don't think so. Barely misses it. Oh, boy.
Fuck you
Still,
all, your
a
lots are
ridiculous
so
amount
sad, I
of
get a
scouting from
charity
him.
tax break
It's the
just
only
for
place he's
hanging out
missing,
with
so
ya.
he should go over there with
TaToH is
something
cooked.
soon. And now the villagers are running on this side. Villagers going down over here. This one being tracked over here. And these three attempting to escape. TaToH's still at 32 vills. It's over, brother. It's over. Player 2 camping with sword. Thank you for the 5. Another TC. Beach mouse. Beach mouse. So Mihai can do anything. He can continue booming. He can go for more castle age pressure. Like, TaToH's just so far behind. And now the TC has been discovered, right? Oh, look, it's a town center. Oh, look, it's another town center. Oh, God. Dude, he'll be... Does this get denied? Mihai, what? Why are we... What? Huh? Even if that guy was on patrol, he should have attacked the other villagers. That was very strange. Very, very strange. I don't think Mihai fully realized what was happening. Well, we know what TaToH's attempting to do. 37 villagers. 4th town center, which the horse has discovered. He is going to try and boom his way out of problems. He's... Tell me your story. Tell me your story. Not good. Not good. We're going to speed up right into the GG here. Siege workshop for Mihai over on this side. Knight's still coming in on this side. $45 vills. The attempt to reboom is a bit cheeky. Hey, you might as well try it, right? Res collected, strangely not that different. I mean, he's ahead by 3,000. That is quite big. So cheeky that TaToH should go get some Nando's with the boy. We're not talking about Nando's with the boys, dude. Nobody's getting Nando's with the boys. The lads, sorry. No one's getting Nando's with the lads. What do women say? Do they say with the girls? Or is there another, like, UK slang? Like with the hens or some stupid shit? They do? Okay. The girlies. Alright. Alright. With the lasses. With the hens? Hey! The fact you're laughing means that it's plausible. You could see them saying that. Alright, well, TaToH has 65 ills. Feels like Mihai could just run in here with some +2 knights and kill all of this. And He's kind of focused on this side. And to be fair, there's a lot of villagers over here he can kill. GG called from TaToH. A little past due there, but Mihai taking the win there. TaToH's plan, we don't know what it was. He killed 4 units that entire game. Have no idea what the plan was there from TaToH. It just kind of looked a little bit like a mess, honestly. Like, nothing unexpected really happened for him. He just went to the outside. He went for scouts. There was a wall. Should be expected. You lost water because you didn't invest into it. Should be expected. I don't know what to say. Everything Mihai did there is fairly standard. I don't know. Boundary brawl, Mihai takes the win. And gonna mark that down for the Huns and a loss for the. And now we're gonna go on to houseboat. 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 4 stats until next match? No. Check it out later. I'm not a huge fan of the divorce dad stuff is kind of funny, but his other stuff is better. What's the worst unit matchup of all time? Karambits versus War Elephants. Elite variety. Horrific. You know why Houseboat is not sudden death in this tournament? Because of T90. If it was just my tournament and there was no input from other people that want to ensure that everything is player friendly in quotation marks and fair in quotation marks, there'd be a lot more fucked up settings here. I can tell you that much right now. Like we'd have sudden death Houseboat. Dave's turning, maximize player tiers. Exactly. If they don't like it, they shouldn't play. We've gotten too soft, dude. We've become too soft. Mihai, playing as the Japanese. TaToH playing as the Malians. I thought he would have saved Malians for Nomad. Perhaps not. Welcome to Houseboat. Both players on either side here, and well, they're a goodly distance away. Not super close pawns. That's fine. Both players are just going to be searching around with their scout, trying to find where the pawn from their opponent is, and then critically where the water buffalo are, because the water buffalo can be so useful later on. Weird straight wood line. I was thinking that as well. It looks kind of strange on the mini map too. It looks like a baton. What would totally happen in this tourney if you weren't on it and it was a total T90 show? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Probably the same thing. Admin reef weird woodline. Considering. Yep. I'm in contact with my admins right now. We're thinking about it. So we got a few water buffalo over here. And do we have any water buffalo yet for TaToH? Oh. He's bypassed these twice. He's not found any. This is actually quite bad scouting here for TaToH. What on earth has he been doing? He like went this way, then he came back the same way. Seems a little weird, I think. Imagine you could load up the Rhino on your transport ship, but the catch is that it attacks whatever unit has been luring it on the transport ship.
Fuck you, Ryan.
So, like,
I made your mom so
you'd
well
have to have
to
Bloom
enjoy the 24-hour
and then get it over there like ASAP, dude. ASAP.
Prime for the giveaway bonus.
Just going crazy on the ship. Ace John, thank you for the 8 months. Wally, thank you for the gifted sub. Was that Wally's first ever sub gift? Wow. Unbelievable, dude. Dock on the outside. That's nice. Dock on the outside from TaToH. Neither of these players are making the mistake of docking the center, where your fish is going to expire so quickly. Really, really nice. Now, Japanese fish are going to be super useful, especially if the pond control is there for the entire game. You can get the fish traps set up. They're going to be insane, but I don't think TaToH's going to allow that. I think TaToH will come forward and try and forward dock this area from Mihai. Not a great dock from TaToH. Should be on the front. No, I prefer it on the front, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. Especially when you're the one that's going to try and forward dock. I think it doesn't matter that much. What's the worst possible civ for this match? The worst possible civ for this map. What are we thinking, chat? Worst possible civ for this map. I don't know. Is it Gajara's? No, I think I've seen people play Gajara. Burmese? I don't think it's Burmese. Goths? Teutons? Celts? No. I don't know. I don't think there's a clear worst civ. Morning, lads. Hello, Lars. Possibly Teutons? I don't know if Teutons are. It wouldn't be great. I don't think they'd be terrible. You'd have more space to garrison villagers inside your middle TC if you were stranded there. You could have 25 built inside that TC. Poles? Also don't know if Poles are the worst either. I don't think there is a definitive worst civ here. It all comes down to the matchup. Has to be Koreans? I definitely don't think it's Korean.
Sheesh.
Tatars, no sheep, right? There's a ton of water buffaloes. Tatars could actually be really useful. Villagers coming forward. And there's a villager coming forward there from Mihai, but TaToH should be able to spot this. He spotted the villager from Mihai. He's going to chase it down. He's bringing his scout as well. So he chases that down with one villain. He'll use his transport to try and block where the dock foundation is going. And TaToH continues to track this, and he's sending a villager forward. So Mihai will know that the villager is coming forward. Mihai's going to try and place his dock. TaToH going to try and stop this. TaToH's also got the scout here. Mihai gets to feudal age first, critically. Mihai is in feudal age first. TaToH finally gets to feudal. He's going to keep popping out with his scout to attack the villager. He's going to pop back into the transport. He popped out on the wrong side. The villager dies. Holy fuck, dude. And he gets away. Oh my god, bro. Mihai just got absolutely fleeced by TaToH. He gets away with the villager, and he gets away with the scout. Incredible. Load and unload that transport ship, my friend. Beautiful job. Galley is being made at home to try and deny this dock. One galley won't be enough. TaToH coming back over. He's going to see the horse. I think he needs to pick up these villagers. He'll see the villager for a second. I don't think he noticed, though. He's sending the galley over. That's not going to be enough to deny this dock without extra help. Still nothing from these docks. Yet. He sends these vills. He's delayed. Might be enough with two villagers attacking. Might be enough. She's going to try and commit to the dock. It's at 94, 95, 97, 98. And, oh, she survives long enough for the dock to go up. So now TaToH's going to have some big problems. He was very delayed on making anything out of these ones. Very, very delayed. He gave Mihai so much time to do anything. And now he's going to have to protect his own fish and keep the villagers coming over. It's been rough for Mihai losing that villager forward. And losing the other one over here, wherever he lost that. But it's been a bit of a mess for TaToH as well. Yeah, the second, I think what Exocet means is if she died building the dock, Boxer. I would have been annoyed as well. TaToH's going demos. Double demo. Double demo. Does he plan on taking out the transport? Can we figure this out, guys? Another demo. Oh, TaToH. He can see this. Oh, that's tempting. Oh, that's really tempting. Oh, that's super tempting. That's omega tempting, dude. That's giga tempting. I think it's more consistent to push back the fires than to kill these vills, but it's super tempting. Once this house is built, they'll all go back onto the fish and they can just sit there and wait. Nice demo against the fires. Another one goes down. TaToH deletes the dock. I don't think he meant to delete that dock. I think he meant to delete like a palisade or something. I don't know what's going on there. Dock goes down regardless. Not a great moment there for TaToH. As more villagers are ferried across here from Mihai, and Mihai's on the way to Castle Age. TaToH's kind of struggling. It's going for farms. Mihai's going to clear this, and then he can start fish boom. Is this really what you want to do here, Mihai? Really, bro? Like, think about who you're playing against for a second. Just think about it, right? Just think. Just activate the cells in the head for a second. The math is not there. TaToH, are we good? We're good. Holy roller coaster of emotions. Mihai said 11. TaToH said, what did I miss? Did he not even know? Oh my god, bro. Some baba boom. TaToH didn't even know. He didn't even know. Unbelievable. Oh. What is going on with TaToH nowadays? Scout is over here from Mihai. TaToH sees the little chin strap of wood and he's like, oh yeah, I can use this. And he's going to full wall on this side. TaToH still has not clicked up. Still has not clicked up. And Mihai has. Second TC there for him. It's going to be Cav Archers, of course, because it always is nowadays. And Mihai can start to add in fishing ships and add in the fish traps. He doesn't have a lot of shore fish at the moment, though, so he'll need to get his wood eco sorted before he can do that. What to do in Castle HTCs? For TaToH, might be just like a 3 TC boom with camels or something like that. Mihai, it's definitely 3 TC boom with cav archers and then more fishing ships. Japanese CA are pretty good. They're all right. No second building? Oh, God. TaToH's still not up. That's insane. That's crazy. He's still not up. Mihai's going to start fish booming. I mean, TaToH has killed 5 villagers. So Mihai has to make up that difference with the earlier castle age time. And TaToH is going to have quite a bit of wood here, so he can start fish trapping for sure. You can see him already planning around that, already going for the docks back here. But still, Mihai is going to get a villager lead by the time TaToH's in the castle age, and also Japanese fish are going to be insane. Absolutely insane. They're already going to have 11 fishing ships, 2 more in the queue. Fish traps will come down, gill nets will come in, and that food will just start flying in for him. Mihai still no fish traps? Yeah, he wanted to go for the second and third TC first. Here we go. Now they're going to start to be added. 31 on wood, so he should be able to add them really, really quickly. Nice. TaToH is open here. There's too many mistakes so far today for TaToH. Mihai doesn't want to go in. He doesn't want to go in. He saw the openness. He saw the dock, and he's thinking TaToH wants to demo my ass. So he sends one cav archer in. Oh my god, bro. Like I say, demos are not about the actual explosions. They're about the imaginary explosions. Demos are simply a way of life. That would have been GG. Yeah, if he had gotten in there with the cav archers, it would have been a big problem for TaToH. Big, big problem. TaToH realizes he wasn't fully walled, and he's like, thank God he didn't come in here. More fish traps going up from him. Siege Workshop now from TaToH on the side. 22 fishing ships here from Mihai. Did he get gill nets? Gill nets is not in. Gill nets is in for TaToH, though. And light cap coming in for him, too. 52 villagers against 45, but you can see Eco, 77 against 53. Only 8 fishing ships for TaToH. Definitely not prioritizing the water as much as Mihai is. I mean, he's still making them. He's not going to have to make a single farm this game. Just be all fish traps. And that food is coming in real quick. Even without gill nets. Should Mihai delete the center? I don't think so. I think he's paying enough attention to the water, like with the fish traps anyway. Although he is waiting until 5 villagers have produced to bring them over. That's kind of crazy. Can Mihai see this is the question. He can. He knows. He knows that something's going on here. He's got a mangonel coming out of his siege workshop. He can see the scorpions. He can see the mangonel. He can see the light cap there from TaToH. Vodkanero now coming in for the cav archers. 29, now 31 fishing ships for him. Mihai manages to take out a scorpion. Still hasn't lost the mangonel. Monk goes down, though. Cav archers are coming in from this side. Meanwhile, Mihai pushing forward with an outpost. He should be able to see this TC once that's up. TaToH's eco behind this. Not bad. It's not bad. It's just not comparable to Mihai's with all these fish. Armor's coming in. It should be able to come in on time. And Mihai's going to go for stone walls. Try to keep himself safe. He's got another mangonel here. Full stone walls behind this. Really nice play. That'll buy him quite a bit of time. There is... What is TaToH doing attacking that rhino? And what is... They both know. Like, maybe Mihai thinks it goes to the edge, but TaToH definitely knows it's open. And he's going to go around. TaToH's going to come in this side with the light cav. Mangonel does get a hit. The cav archers are over on this side. Mihai notices right away. He's going to run away with the villagers. And the cav archers are coming back over to try and deal with this. TaToH behind is booming. He's got 4 town centers. He's transporting semi-frequently. And Mihai has actually deleted the TC in the center. As TaToH attempts to bring all of his... This is the problem with the hole like this, though. Is like one deer will fuck up your whole afternoon, bro. One deer is going to screw up your whole afternoon. If you try and maneuver here. Like this... He just needs to get in. Look. As the light cap try and snipe the mangonels. He's going to get one. He won't get the other. And now the deer just has pressing business elsewhere, I suppose. University on this side for TaToH. Let's take a look at the fishing eco here from Mihai. I mean, it's great. 35 fishing ships. Still no gill nets, which is just wild. He's very clearly forgotten about that. Regardless, he still has a huge eco lead. And Imperial Age is on the way. Let's see what the Japanese can do. Late game against the Malians. I mean, a normal fish trap with gill nets is about the same as a villager with handcart working on farms. So I would assume that these Japanese fish traps are like a villager with handcart on a farm. And if you get gill nets, they get even stronger. More cav archers coming out from Mihai. But he's going to go cav archer long term. How good is gill nets? It's what, 15% boost? Gather rate? Oh, Mihai. Very avoidable losses here. 89 villagers against 103. So TaToH has taken the lead on villager count, if not eco units. TaToH's only a minute behind. Like, TaToH's actually in a pretty decent position, all things considered. I think he's probably got the better tech tree in the late game. Mihai now pushing forward with docks. Wow. And having more villagers that are like more versatile rather than fishing ships is really, really useful. You can shift them from farms to wood to gold to stone, whatever you need. Fishing ships can only do the one thing, right? Three docks for Mihai. Unfortunately runs into the camels there. Needs to buy himself enough time to get this castle up, and he's walling it. So beautiful job there from him. Ballistics on the way. War Galley research on the way. Not enough gold to get all his techs. He's looking for Bracer. And masonry as well. From Mihai. Thumb ring coming in. Doesn't have the res for the text at the moment. Felt like he did. Does he have like heavy cav archer queued up somewhere? No. TaToH also expanding this way. I think TaToH's gonna win this game, folks. Don't ask me how, but I think there's a possibility of it. Would it make any sense to castle the TC island? No, but it would be funny. What would be even funnier is if you transported vills and made a TC on their TC island. That would be fucking hilarious. So TaToH's going to go fast fire to push this back. He can get chemistry really quick, and he can start making some cannon galleons. And Mihai, because he's gone cav archers, doesn't really have the opportunity to like raid or anything like that on the sides. It's pretty walled off. If he had gone knights or something like that, could have been a little bit better. TaToH still has this push going on too, which is so weird. Ballistics for the Scorpions might be able to clear the villagers in the night. Even the Ram working away. Go, Ram! Damn, dude. Tigwe, a TC on the starting island gives insane map control. Not really, no. Tigwe does very limited damage. TaToH no gold. He GG. Got a gold over here he can take. Remember, he's Malian, so his gold will last longer. And I believe he's got a gold right here as well. There's also a gold back here. So he's got option. Scorpion's still working away. Mihai still hasn't cleared this up. 22 cav archers for Mihai. And here's a big raid from TaToH. Trying to get in on this side. Halberdier is on the way for Mihai. It's a timely research there on the Halbs. And he'll have just enough to try and clear this up. He might lose a few villagers, but it's not a huge raid. Right now, TaToH's kind of focused on pushing all this stuff back. So he's going to go for the cannon galleons in the center here. He's going to have his navy to support it. Mihai not really making any navy whatsoever. I think like ultimate comp here for Mihai is definitely towers, trebs, cav archers, helps, right? So he'll need to work towards getting some more stone access. This is a lumber camp and not a... Fuck, he thought that was a mining camp, didn't he? What a lumber camp, folks. Oh my god, Mihai thinks he's on stone with all of these villagers. Mihai thinks he's on stone with all of these villagers. That is a shame. That is definitely a shame. Holy... Are Japanese towers the best in the game? I would say Korean towers are better. I like range better because they can then deal with the bomber cannons pushing them. Swan towers are better? I don't think Swan towers are better. I think range trumps all. Range is better than everything else. Otherwise, they just get sniped. Like, all of your towers can die to bomber. Britain Towers are just an extra +2. Not that impressive. All right, so heavy cav archers. Castle coming up here. More cav archers on the side. So he is controlling TaToH's expansion. And TaToH does have a limited amount of gold available to him. But he is pushing back this area. He's going to have full control over his own water. That opens up 2 more golds potentially to be taken. Elite Skirm now on the way for TaToH. Light cav, still no Farimba or anything like that. And he won't be able to deny this castle. So castle goes up just on time. Kata Peruta now on the way. Siege engineers on the way. All the techs coming in for Mihai. Resources collected, still 7,000 ahead for Mihai. The fish are a big part of this. And he still doesn't have gill nets. Oh man, gill nets might be the difference here. Like, how much extra res would he have if he had gotten gill nets before? Probably a ton. Yeah, needs bomber cannons. Unfortunately, he doesn't get those. This is the closest he's gonna get. Farimba on the way. TaToH. TaToH's gonna try and snipe this Treb. And he gets it. I was wondering what he was gonna do with the bomber cannons, but he did find some value. They were just kind of stuck there the whole time. Meanwhile, Lightcav raiding on this side. Farimba is in. 58 on food for TaToH. Is he able to survive? 64 on food now for him. Skirmishers and Lightcav with Farimba. Can he save this castle? Right now he's only got 6 villagers defending. It's not enough. He's going to need some more. More Trebs will be coming forward shortly. There we go. Hoardings coming in. Fortified wall on the way from Mihai as well. Need to grab relics? Yeah, relics could be good. At the moment, though, you're a little busy. TaToH just can't seem to get any momentum. The push over here opened up an opportunity for him to boom. He pushed back this stuff in the center, but Mihai's doing a really solid job. He's got pressure on this side, so TaToH has to be careful about that. He's still got pressure in the middle water here with the Cav Archers. And then, of course, his main push on this side. It's too much to deal with for TaToH. And Mihai should see his stone soon and should go for tower techs. Like, guard tower will be coming in about 3, 2, 1. Bah! Oh, I thought that would be a cool call out. I thought it would be a cool call out. He has it already? No. He got fortified wall and murder holes, I'm pretty sure. TaToH is still at 170 pop. But he can't really do much, right? His stables are all split off everywhere. So it's hard for him to gather his forces. The skirmishers are meh. He has the final armor upgrade, but he's still missing Bracer with Malleants. And Mihai just keeps expanding. TaToH's going to go down 2-1 in this set. That is insane. It's not the towers. It's Elite Samurai. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Elite Samurai. Big. They produce super quick, too, and they're on the way to deal with the Farimba Lightcav. It's over. TaToH's going to have to win 2 games in a row to win this set. What a nice result that would be for Mihai. If he were to beat TaToH here. GG. Mihai wins the 2nd game in a row. It was pretty convincing. I mean, TaToH, he was just really slow with the water pressure here. Like, really, really slow. This was an insane play to deny the first stock. But he didn't queue up ships over on this side. So he lost all the advantage he had. And then he accidentally deleted that dock. And once Mihai gets the free fish boom going, it's just ridiculous, right? We saw it. You can see it still. The resources collected advantage is huge. He never had more than 40 on food. TaToH had 65 at one point. And Mihai still kept up. That allowed him to collect more wood, more gold, more stone. A lot of people considered TaToH to be one of the favorites for this tournament. They're like, oh my god, Nomad Max. TaToH? He's going to be so good. Not so. Or maybe Mihai's just really good. TaToH losing with Malians. Mihai winning with the Japanese. We have Inundation, Nomad remaining. TaToH will need to win both of these to advance. Fenris, thank you for the gift that sub to Lars a while ago. Does any guy have as much variance in performance as TaToH? I can't remember the last time TaToH lost from a favorite position to someone like way outside top 10. Maybe it happens more than I thought, but is every 16 round match will be streamed today? No, this is the only one for today. There are more for tomorrow, though. Yo versus TaToH, Doubt versus Leary. And then we have the next day, Sebastian versus Andy, Viper versus MBL. And then we have Vinchester versus Hart, and Hera versus Nikov. Some classic matchups there. Doubt versus Leary, Viper, MBL. Viper, MBL is a classic. How hard can MBL get trolled is the question. And also, like, Nikov, Hera. Like, Nikov, of all the players I've watched so far in this tournament, I would say Nikov looks the best out of all of them. Like, the most prepared. The cleanest, especially on Stranded. Nikov is insane. Hera looked like one of the least prepared I've seen. But like I said, it might change, right? Like, knowing Hera, he's probably going to go put in a solid day practice, come up with some strats, partners, and it's Hera. That's right. Like, it's Hera. You're saying there's a chance? I think there's a really solid chance for Nikov to take a W there. Yeah. It all depends on Hera, right? Like, what sort of effort is he going to put into? Is this different from the classic AW2? Just graphics and quality of life improvements for Age of Empires 2 DE. Raffaello. Also, we have a lot more civs. Like, there used to be 19 civilizations. Now we have, like, what, 46? There's a lot more. But in general, the game is relatively similar. I played the old one for many years. Played the old one for 20 years. Is it 48 now?
Last night. She sounded like my great aunt when I pull a surprise visit. She was like,
Why is there no gambling odds for the sets in this tourney? There were odds for every set in Red Bull.
Your show.
I don't know, dude. I'm the organizer of the tournament. I'm not going to get into gambling odds and stuff like that. Yeah. Do you ever go for a cheeky Tim Hortons with the Canucks? Cheeky Tim Hortons with the Canucks. I mean, I can't say Tim Hortons is great, but it's a very nostalgic flavor for me. So yes, I do still enjoy going there. And it's very convenient. All right. TaToH playing as the Berbers, Mihai playing as the Mayans. So TaToH has not gone for the Khmer Fast Castle build here. He's going to go for the Berbers. We'll see what he can do. Mihai is going to find a TC out here. TaToH's TC much faster. His villagers are quicker with Berbers. Welcome to Inundation, everyone. You start near this middle area on the shallows, and you can either TC the center, which doesn't really have a lot of wood, or you can TC the outside. Most of the gold and the hunt and everything is in the middle area here, so later on you will need to control that. Cannot dock this water, before you ask. And there's a bunch of boars and stuff that you can find on the outside. You also start with a horse. We'll be galloping around trying to find all those useful resources for you to bring in. Berbers should be a really solid civ here. I'm not certain about Mayans. But they should, I mean, mines are generally good on land maps, right? Peregrine, thank you for the 14 months. And Pronicus, thank you for the bits. I think there's enough food here to just go fast castle, get your farm set up, and go like double stable knights and just completely raid your opponent. Could be solid. This is nice for me. I just found a bunch of sheep from TaToH. Really, really nice. Will we see some 2TC Plumen? Been a while since we've seen that. Not so. Remember, Capodge tried that against Hart, and he got absolutely cooked. The Plumes are just not what they used to be. Or maybe all the other units are better now. Plumes are not it, dude. Gotta go for them skirms. Pros consistently throw due to unnecessary, single-minded avoidance of Mayan skirmishers. Too expensive? Bring back obsidian arrows? Well, obsidian arrows didn't even affect plumed archers. Oh my god, TaToH lost his... What is going on today? What is going on with TaToH today? Just ran right into the TC from Mihai. No horse for TaToH. At least he knows where his opponent is. And he's just going to go for a big wall, which generally indicates that he's going to try for like a fast castle or something along those lines. You can see he was taking the boars from further away. You can see another one here, and then there's another boar there, and another boar here. So still plenty of boars to take in with Berbers. Should be fine to grab those. Someone said TaToH's not playing from home today. Oh. I feel like I've seen this map this map the least in WWC. No, definitely the least played map is Piece of Pizza. Not even close. I've probably seen this map like 10, 15 times or something like that. Piece of Pizza, I've cast 2 games on it, maybe 3. And I've seen another 2 from other sets. Hopefully we get to see pizza more. I like pizza. Does anyone else like pizza? I like pizza. Big wall from TaToH. Big. Huge wall. Is this the map where Yo tried to lure boars before finishing his TC versus Viper? No, that's Boundary Brawl. And Boundary Brawl has been changed so that the rhinos and elephants and stuff aren't in the center area. They're kind of more behind your TC, so it won't result in people trying to lane that early. Dave, this tournament has been top. Thanks for all the effort. I've enjoyed it. I think the maps have been good. The early rounds have been really fun. There hasn't been that many upsets, but there's been, even in like the 3-0 sets, there's been solid games. Really solid game. I just hope it holds up to the later. If we only get sweeps, you know, in the later stages, it's going to be a little disappointing. You know what else is solid? I don't need to know. All right, another board being brought in here from TaToH. He's definitely going fast castle, and enable that for Omsto. He had the swine flu, dude. He had the swine flu. TaToH, if you're confused on what's happening, TaToH was he was honestly just trying too hard. He's Berbers. He should just run away. Trying to delete this palisade and ended up deleting the villager. And now he's going to go back with another vill. This lends a little bit to the idea that TaToH might not be playing from home and might be playing somewhere else. I've never seen him do that before. Also, he's trying way too hard on this. Like, just stall it out with that. Like, it's just too much, dude. It's just too. You don't need to do all of this. You're Berbers. You can just walk, and then when he gets close to you, stall it out with like a house or something like that. Villager comes back. TaToH still shooting. I really hope he doesn't kill this with the TC. He shouldn't even target this with the TC. He shot it way too many times. And yeah, he's just going to shoot it with a few vills. Or is going to come in. Fine. He'll have enough food to go up to Castle Age. In the meantime, Mihai is going to be going up to the Castle Age so much faster than TaToH. So much faster than TaToH. There's the marker right there. There's the blacksmith. TaToH is still a minute and 54 seconds away. Moray is streaming with the cam. Can see TaToH in the background. Okay. So TaToH is not playing from home. Playing from a different setup. That would make sense. Because I've never seen him make a mistake like that. Ayune, thank you for the 12 months. Appreciate it.
Jeez.
Hello, Hoyo. And for the gifted sub as well. Thank you. Mayan Eco is going to be crazy. Yeah, it's just a question of what he wants to do with it. That Borler is going to be on Margugu's latest highlight video. Done a pretty good job with those. If you haven't seen it, look up Margugu on YouTube. He's doing weekly highlight videos for AoE 2. If that is what it does to people not playing at their own setup, how bad are in-place tournaments then for players? It's different, right? So when you're at a LAN event, you have a practice room with your entire setup. And you usually get at least a day to get used to it. You're playing practice games for like 6-7 hours a day, right? Maybe more. And then they shift your whole setup to the main stage. So all of your equipment, all of your settings and everything, it's either put onto a hard drive, like your mouse program and keyboard settings and whatnot, and plugged in, or they just bring the entire computer and shift it out. And then you set up your keyboard and mouse and whatnot. But I would assume that TaToH is just kind of at another place in a weird setup where he hasn't put in the time. Still, it's going to be 3 TC boom for the Mayans, and the Berbers should have a better tech tree late game than the Mayans. It should be better. So, let's see what TaToH can do here. What if Clara uses the PC, though? Look at TaToH blocking this horse. It's the only one they have! They can't make another horse! They might put an eagle on top of this guy. God, that's an iconic clip. Clara? Who is Clara? So this chick got caught using wall hacks in like CSGO or something, and she was streaming it. And people were like, wait, why is everyone outlined behind a wall? And she's like, it must have been Clara. Clara? Clara, what settings did you put on my Clara? And she's like yelling for Clara. Iconic, dude. Absolutely iconic. Fucking Clara. Always trying to cheat. You know what I mean? Second and third TC. Does TaToH go for a fourth TC is the question. Does he feel like he can? He doesn't have a lot of food, to be honest.
Well, man.
38 Vils here from Mihai. Goes out to Stone. TaToH's gonna need some more food eco here, boys and girls. Will he see this boar is the question. He doesn't. That could be useful. If he knew that was there. More farms coming in. Berber farmers, a little bit better than Mayans. And the resources collected is actually still similar. As TaToH finally clears up that horse. And TaToH will have a lot of information on what's going on here. He also has a villager here. So is he going to go for the Mr. Yo technique? He might go yo. He might go yo. Which is 3 TC boom behind. Some siege workshop bullshit in front to hold his enemy in. And then he has a free undisturbed eco behind it. Stone mining upgrade on the way from Mihai. So Mihai is definitely thinking about maybe advancing to the middle for a castle. Now TaToH didn't have the blacksmith. He went stable market. So he has to build that first before he can go for that siege workshop behind. 10 villager lead here from Mihai. And TaToH will go for the siege work. Mihai is simply chilling. He's just chilling. Ah, yes, the old bullshit strategy. That's it. That's it, man. Yo does this just to hold them in their base, to keep them busy. And TaToH's going to have full exploration with these outposts. Just a chill game. This game will get very not chill in a bit. Now, Mihai has seen the scouts here. So, Mihai knows there's a stable around. He knows TaToH might be making knights. He knows TaToH might be going for something else. I don't think he's going to risk coming out for a castle. I am completely false on that. Mihai is going to risk coming out for a castle. And it might be the right time. Because I don't think TaToH's going to know this. He can't see it. He doesn't know. He's got the mangonel over here. The castle is going to be in the center. That means the castle won't be protecting his home, though. TaToH is host. Okay. Squire's on the way from Mihai. 64 villagers against 53. And TaToH is still housed. Oh my god. Brutal, bro. Absolutely brutal. He is starting to push away, though. See what TaToH can do over here. Mihai doesn't have a mangonel coming out. He just goes for one now. And Mihai still hasn't gone for any plumes. And TaToH still doesn't know about this castle. He's got vision on absolutely everything else, but he doesn't know about this castle. And he doesn't know about the villagers taking gold there. TC now from TaToH. Plumed Archer coming out. That's not going to be enough to deny the TC. But it might let TaToH know that there's a castle somewhere. First villager kill of the second villager kill of the game. Big. And the plumes are in. So TaToH knows there's a castle somewhere. Somewhere probably in the middle because he can't see it over here. There be a castle. This is looking great for Mihai. It's looking pretty good, yeah. Don't underestimate the Berber tech tree advantage later on. Camel Archer Hussar can be really, really nice. All right, Knights are in. TaToH looking for some rating damage. Pikeman tech was forced out to deal with these. And TaToH's just going to keep running around. Another barracks here from Mihai. The plumes are just hanging out, making sure that TaToH doesn't expand. TaToH's eco at home, it's okay. Mihai's eco definitely better still. TaToH can see these villagers coming out. Remember, he's got the outposts here. This is TaToH's vision. Full vision. More villagers going down over here. 14 villagers killed. Hang on a second. 11 kills on these mangonels. All villagers. 81 vills now for TaToH. 77 for Mihai. So TaToH suddenly has the villager lead. And TaToH's going for a castle. This game might be turning around here, folks. This game might be turning around. Mihai did not notice this pressure. This is why, you know, Mr. Yo loves a push like this so much. And players love doing this when they have 3 TCs behind. They just pick away. They don't have to worry about their own eco. And maybe you find 10 villager kills against your opponent because they're not paying attention. Armor's in for the Knights. 88 villagers for TaToH. Mihai thinking maybe about clicking up to Imp. Still a ways away though. Only 400 food in the bank as he comes in here to try and micro against 2 mangonels and a scorpion, maybe 3 mangonels with plumes. That's not happening. Simply not happening. And nice mangonel shots here from TaToH as he clears up the rest of the pikemen with his knights. And Mihai is going to have to rebuild his army after this. TaToH still undisturbed back here. 4 TC booming. 92 villagers. 1 HP on the blacksmith. Blacksmith goes down. All right, TaToH, see what you can do. Mihai gets a scorpion. Splits around that. Very, very nice. Will he be able to kill the mangonel before it does damage? No. But the pikeman will clear some of the knights. Plumed archer number is low as this mangonel kills its friend. But TaToH now has that +2 armor in, and he's basically consigned this mangonel to death. And he's making a 4th stable forward. He actually cleared the pikeman with the knights. Nice. 5 stables producing knights now for our Berbers player. Doesn't care. He doesn't care how many knights he loses as long as he wins the fights. 5 stables producing. He's trying to get in here. There's no opportunity to get in and deny that castle. But he could potentially get into the back, which could be a massive problem for the Mayans. Then he's just chasing with pikemen, and Pure Lage is on the way. Only 1 pikeman right now on the field. And these knights will shift over here. TaToH still doesn't know where the castle is, but he knows that there's something in the middle. Be it a castle or a TC or whatever. And he didn't see the vills. He only saw the castle. We'll see this TC going up. Full vision with that outpost. Splits the knights. He might be able to deny this thing. Mihai tried to go for quick walls. It's not happening. 80%. Oh, God. Oh, geez. This TC might be denied. I think it is. I think it's going to be denied. 93% on this thing. Mihai loses more villagers. He's going to the Imperial Age first. But TaToH has 12 knights on the field right now. A decent amount of res. Good farming eco behind. And TaToH's definitely in a winning position now. Yeah, plumed archers are good, like, once you get to imp and can get bracer and have 50 of them. Then they're okay. But in Castle Age, it's very underwhelming. TaToH's gonna click imp before Mihai gets there. So really, really solid, right? Mihai's gonna have to get bracer. He's gonna have to expand his plume army just to clear this stuff up. And he'll have to be really careful pushing forward with the trebs because TaToH can just snipe them. Needs Eldorado Eagles. That's going to be tough. It's expensive. It's lost a lot of vills. 31 villager kills by TaToH. Castle coming forward from Mihai. Does TaToH see this? He does not. $78-30 KD right now for TaToH. It's pretty convincing. Now, there is some gold on the outside here. If TaToH were to get pushed off the middle, he's going to have 800 gold here. He's going to have 800 gold over here. You can see him going to that gold already. There's some relics on the outside as well, and there's stone and food and wood to sell, as we've seen with Hera. Twice on this map. Hera's just been ignoring the gold in the middle until the time was right, and selling off all the other extra res around there. So Mihai is attempting to wall in his trebs in that center area. TaToH still just producing knights like crazy. And he's Omega host. TaToH, your host. Okay, he's building more. Janitor time? I don't think you need it. You could just go for a Cavalier. Mihai definitely needs help, though. Like, that should be his next priority. It's a very expensive tech. It's going to take some time, but Halb is going to be super useful. Take a look. TaToH can see the gate there. He knows there's like a trap happening. Mihai is trying to get Halb now. And he has 25 pikemen. So it could be really solid as he pushes forward with the plumes now. Plus 4 armor on the way from TaToH. Cavalier on the way. If TaToH were to get inside here, this would be a disaster for Mihai. I think he'd lose so much. But it also gives up the opportunity to win this fight in the center for TaToH. So it's like a risk-reward type of thing. Do you want to raid or do you want to kill all this stuff? Cavalier's in. And Halb is going to kick at the perfect moment here. Beautiful. Halberdier kicks in at the perfect moment. TaToH was thinking about taking that fight. And he still takes it. And he's going to get absolutely dusted. Like, that is just a miscalculation on TaToH's part. He adds in more archer ranges. He might be going for the Genitors at this stage. He tried to come in at the same time and snipe the Trebs, so maybe he deliberately took that so that it would distract Mihai. However, Mihai managed to get the wall down behind this. I think that was definitely it. I think he took the fight so that he could come in and snipe the Trebs with a different army. And it was a terrible fight. He knew it was a terrible fight. Castle might be going down soon for Mihai. And the castle from TaToH kind of remaining up. He's going to go for Elite Skirm rather than Genitor. Interesting. Interesting. Castle goes down for Mihai. He's housed. TaToH's buying more stone. He's trying to save this castle. Needs to go after the Trebs here as Mihai retreats. Plenty of stone for Mihai to go for another castle. Is Mihai missing thumb ring? Yep. Ah, it's coming in right now. Skirm's good, so he doesn't die to Helb's diving. Yeah, but like mobility, coolness, novelty. Genitors. There's so many things to suggest that Genitors would be super cool. TaToH stretching out for more gold. He was just running out, so he needed to hold this castle. It was a really impressive hold from him. And Mihai is now going to have a castle that's targeted by like 4 Trebs soon. As soon as he builds it, this is rough. Eagle switch is on the way, though, for Mihai. Will he have the eco for that is the question. Only 34 on food right now. Walling off the Trebs again. Nice job from Mihai. Completely protecting his Trebs. Meanwhile, TaToH trying to protect his against the Halbs. Castle is going down. Will Mihai be able to save this? He snipes 1 Treb. He might snipe another one. TaToH's going to save it with his villagers. Treb from Mihai goes down behind this. Castle from Mihai is falling. And TaToH is still ahead by 30 population right now as the Cavalier are going to try and come in and going to try and raid everything back here. Eagle switch is just not happening at the moment for Mihai. He doesn't have the res. Doesn't have the eco. Mihai. Oh, shit. Oh, you sit in there and you think about what you've done, TaToH. Mihai traps him in with the house walls, and the Halbs come up from behind and absolutely clear everything. Beautiful trap from Mihai. Beautiful. Huge trap. Castle's going to fall, though. Or will it? Only 1 Treb remaining, and both of those shots hit. And the castle goes down off. Mihai had repaired that. It could have been huge. If he repaired that, it could have been massive. And TaToH's going to snipe both of the Trebs from Mihai, I believe. This game was a bit of a snoozer, but now it's been a little crazy the last few moments. And TaToH's still pushing in. Full upgrades on the skirms. No Genitors. Just missing Blast Furnace on the Cavalier. Still plenty of gold. A decent farming eco behind. I'd love to see even more on food from TaToH. And a good farming eco here from Mihai. He wasn't really able to get all the techs he needed for Eagles. So he's still stuck on plumes and Halps. I think TaToH should be fine here. Going to come out to the stone on this side, or is he looking for a castle position potentially? These are just outpost villagers. 13 villagers for outposts. Ah, finding the stone. TaToH is playing from a LAN party in Spain? Yeah, we know. He's managed to settle in a little bit. There were some moments earlier that weren't great. TaToH might go for a castle over here, or he might just go for, I think the more consistent choice is a castle here, right? You could attempt to pressure your opponent on land, but I think you got to keep your gold supply under control. He's going to try and get in again. Hopefully not get trapped this time. More Halbs. bombs pushing forward here from Mihai. Both players going for Blast Furnace. So if he wants to make the tech switch into Eagles, I think all he needs to get is El Dorado and Elite Eagle. Both very expensive, but not so much time consuming. As Mihai snipes another Trev with the plumes. And one thing that he hasn't done this game at all, which he needs to, is raid the eco. Like if TaToH has to deal with eagle raids in his farming, this game will get a lot more difficult for him. Siege Engineer is now on the way for TaToH. Going for the Bombard Cannons as well. Has plenty of stone. Could go for a castle here. If he wanted to. Or a castle in the center that's more consistent, I think. Castle in the center to cut his opponent off gold. And yeah, zero wood in the bank for Mihai. Oh, God. Super rough situation for him. I don't think he can keep this castle alive. The plumes are coming back after killing a lot of these villagers over on the side. But there's still Cavalier here. There's still skirmishers here. If he wants to snipe this bomber cannon, he's going to have to pay the price for it. Not too big of a price because the bomber cannon stepped back, but if he wants to kill the Treb, it's going to be near impossible. TaToH has killed 110 villagers. Mihai has killed 26. Castle goes down. GG called. So, we got a game 5. Our very first set of the round of 16. And we've got ourselves a game 5 here. TaToH is going to have to win again on Nomad, I believe. To advance, Mihai, same thing to get the upset. TaToH with a much better eco at the end of the day. That little push with the Siege Workshop accomplished a lot, right? It didn't look like it was doing too much until suddenly there was 12 vills dead. And Mihai was panicking. Really, really solid. Mihai definitely needed to get some raids in or something like that a little bit earlier, but it's tough. He had to go for Halb, a lot of pikemen. Keep the plumes there to deal with the Cavalier and the siege, and it was just, yeah.
Your mom groped me 2 Halloweens ago. Shut the fuck
Omar,
up.
thank you
I'll
for the
take it
prime.
to Twitter.
Appreciate it. Disappointed to not see genitals from TaToH? That is a statement. Same, dude. Same. Same. Thanks, Hoyo. All right, so we go on to Nomad. Game number 5. And it's going to be Bohemians against Bengalis. Bohemians against Bengalis, and we have a double pond. We've got a double ponder. I've never seen this before. I like it a lot. A double ponder for this generation. Mihai finding himself a pretty good setup over here. I think you might be able to sail over this. I think you just might be able to sail over this. This might just be like a bay or something. But TaToH's going to set up his dock over on this side. TaToH will have vision on this little area and this pond in the middle of the map. His TC is going to be in the north. As the Bengalis. Got a gold nearby. He's got a stone nearby. And he might be able to control this crossing too if he scouts it well enough. Scouting these ponds is going to give a lot of valuable information. Could you block with a dock? Oh, 100%. I'm still unclear whether you can sail over that. We'll figure it out, though. What is the difference between coastal and this nomad variation? Coastal is just horrific. The scripting on it is awful. There's more fish here. There's more land here. There's less water. There's more consistent resources. Everything. less hills than coastal as well. Personally, I think the ladder nomad with the water all the way around the edges is really stale with the opening builds. I think if you go water, you can always escape with your fish, number one, and then you can always get back on the water at any point, which is like it makes it difficult. I think this map forces you to commit a little bit more. One option. So he didn't see that. He didn't see the gold, or sorry, the dock or the house. Mihai has scouted the landlocked though, and he scouted a good portion of the outside. And he'll probably come along here, and he'll probably find that dock at some point from TaToH. Let's take a look at TaToH's scouting here. He only has the one sheep. So he might find the dock from Mihai, but right now he's using the sheep just to find some extra res around his base. Well, you're going to get banned. I can't read my chat because of some stupid copy pasta like that. You're going to get banned. You can toss a ban appeal at some point, but that's frustrating. Can you pass through the sand by TaToH's dock? I believe that you can. I think you can sail over that. But we've had no confirmation yet. So, TaToH, I think, lost something here. I think he lost a sheep here, so he might, you know, be aware that Mihai is there. You can see he's still trying to just explore his shoreline. He doesn't have enough sheep to look for Mihai's dock at the moment. He's just trying to explore around here for extra res. And Mihai saw the dock from TaToH. How do you appeal a ban? I don't know. I don't know. Figure it out. Another board coming in here from Mihai. What are the strategies here? Ooh, TaToH finding this dock spot up here, and he's like, oh shit. Let's see if he goes for loom and decides to fight this. Mihai already walled in his villager. So TaToH knows exactly where the dock is. Here from Mihai. And he'll go for a dock up here. That's really fortunate for TaToH. Really, really fortunate. I'd say that was suspiciously fortunate, but he's literally out of land right now. It's on fucking camera. My man just got lucky. My guy just got lucky. Check him land PC, yeah. Can you also appeal permabans or also 100-year timeouts? I don't think you can appeal 100-year... I don't think you can appeal those. Where's this villager going from TaToH? You gonna, like, dock over here or something? He has discovered the nature of this map. He has seen the crossing. He's coming forward with another villager on this side. What on earth is TaToH up to? Is my question. What is the plan here? He's going to see this house with this villager. TaToH. That you saw that TaToH. Huh. He's running. He's got loom. He's running some more. He's still got a villager all the way over here. What on earth is he up to? Hey, laming the deer somewhat. TaToH is coming in here for Mihai. TaToH's going to try and quick wall this guy. He got it. He got it. He thought about it. He's gone. And Mihai's still chasing. But TaToH still has another dude over here doing something. Absolutely jacked, too. Absolutely yoked, that guy. Another dock from TaToH on this side. Mihai is going to be faster to the feudal age. TaToH's ships will heal, though. Will be a little bit better. And both players are just going to go fast castle. As TaToH tries to get a wall up on this side and tries to save the villager again. Now he is close enough. He's going to pull Mihai's Ville back to the TC, and Mihai needs to leave this area. Mihai now has the knowledge that there is a choke point here, though. He knows. There's a choke point on this side, so let him scout a little bit. Gave him a good idea of what the map looks like as this guy still just runs around. Questions that need answers. We don't know. We don't know what's happening. Fire galley comes out from Mihai. TaToH is housed. Rip. Are we making one, or are we just... Oh, God. House is up. And so is Mihai. This is stable going up over here from TaToH. Remember, he can't make knights. He's been galleys. He can make elephants. He can make scouts, but no knights there. Mihai has added fish over here as well, and he's just got a fire protecting. He's not going forward to snipe TaToH's fish, and TaToH is adding more fish. So, TaToH's kind of calling Mihai's bluff a little bit, thinking that Mihai's going to play defensive water because TaToH has been galleys. And he's just going to take advantage of the fact that he can fish to his heart's content. Castle Age on the way now for TaToH as well. Mihai pulling this villager back. I think that's the dock villager from before. And TaToH will get a fire up here to kill the fish from Mihai. And there's no fire galley up here at all. The fire galleys are down here. TaToH doesn't know about this dock. Mihai knows all about TaToH's dock over. And now we have a wall off on the center, which Mihai can see. Scouts added from TaToH. Does Mihai have loom? He does. And TaToH is going to see this Ville. Can he block her? What on earth is she doing? What on earth? Go back to the TC. Well, she's dead now. $35 food and the villager. Yeah, down the drain. Dead. War galley on the way for Mihai. So these are going to be fire ships over on this side, and TaToH should lose a bunch of his fish if he's not paying attention. Scout's going to roam in on this side. Mihai saves the villager, and he's attempting to go for another town center over there. As TaToH comes in with a fire galley to potentially snipe some fish or maybe defend his own fish, which is going to be much, much harder now the war galley's in. Scouts are in. Dead. Oh my god, these scouts have done so much damage. So much more than they should have at this point. Mihai, oh god. It's a mess. It's a mess. He manages to wall in the scouts, but you're going to lose the Vills. Right? Light cab is in? Like, you wall them in so that you lose all of these? Absolutely brutal. And watch, he'll open the gate. Oh, he pre-locked it. Oh, man. I thought for sure those vills would come to try and build this stuff. Light cab are stuck in here. War Galley research is in now for TaToH as he tries to defend. TaToH goes for another TC. Has the villager advantage right now. And Mihai has been struggling for sure. All right. Should be advantage TaToH right now. I mean, both players have lost a few fishing ships. I think Mihai's only lost 1. TaToH's lost 4, I believe. But TaToH has the better navy, right? Bengalis should be better here. Demo's going to come in. TaToH will just wait for another one. Still has these light cav working away, which still haven't been dealt. Could be an unfortunate circumstance where Mihai finally gets a monk out to convert them, and they just snipe the monk because the gate is dead. Also, this villager could be annoying, right? You could set up a siege workshop, you could set up a monastery. We're looking at the res from TaToH, and I think that's the next logical step, to be honest. As soon as he realized he has 600 wood, like, why not? You have light cav, set up a monastery, a siege workshop over there, start the push. And you keep your eco at home safe, just like last game, right? I think TaToH didn't have a mill, so he couldn't make the market? Yeah. Couldn't make the market. Wow. Okay. More fires on the way for TaToH. He's got the monastery at home, and he's converted a villager, and he's going to try and snag this relic. He's going to steal this relic before Mihai can grab that. This monk over here forced TaToH to delete those 2 light cav, and TaToH now goes for another dock on this side to add in some more fish. That's a nice plan. Very, very nice. Fervor on the way for Mihai. He's really thinking. He's thinking hard in a dark room in front of a screen what his next strategy is going to be. And the light cav loop around again. Ooh. Don't get the monk too far out of position. Mihai needs to stay near the town center with that monk, for sure. TaToH just keeping him preoccupied. Only 3 fishing ships left for Mihai. This one's about to die soon. Only 1 fishing ship left from Mihai. And it's coming from a long distance to drop the food off. Light cav will also see this TC over here. It's been spotted. Yeah, TaToH's in a really good position here, folks. 42 vills against 49, but he's still got the fishing ships. He's got the opportunity to reboom over here, and he's kept Mihai really, really distracted. Still, Mihai's villager count is competitive, and Mihai will get a castle at some point. Some point soon, most likely. It's also probably going to lose this monk, as TaToH spotted that guy. You suck, old man. Hey, calm down. Is this a castle on the gate? Is he going to try and get through the gate? It's probably a castle right here. Kind of controls both pawns. Low-key kind of nice. There for Mihai. Scout converted. I didn't even know Mihai, he made a stable, I guess. Well, this dude's dead. And the castle is up and the Hussite wagons are coming out. Let's see what the solution is from TaToH. He could go Redemption monks, right? Redemption, Sanctity, Bengali monks are super, super strong against wagons. Still looking for a way to do damage with the light cav and even getting the armor for his light cav as well. Pretty even game, all things considered. I thought TaToH would be further ahead, but I mean, his TCs have been idle for so long. Even with the extra vills he got earlier, it's just been a struggle for him. For whatever reason, to keep the eco coming out. This is annoying, though. This is very annoying for Mihai. He doesn't want to have to bring the wagons back to deal with this, but I think he will have to. Yeah. He wants to be pushing forward with that stuff over there, but the wagons are going to have to come back to deal with these mangonels and this monk. And they might actually die, honestly. They're not careful. Once again, TaToH keeping Mihai busy as he expands his eco behind. Still, only 12 on food for TaToH. We need more farms. We need more fish. We need more something. Here come the knights. TaToH's going to try and convert him. He doesn't get him. Mangonel's working away on the Hussite wagons, and he's going to kill one of them. Can he snipe the others is the question. The knights were a really good addition here from Mihai. He manages to get another wagon. And the mangonels go down before they have the opportunity to potentially stop this castle. And this Hussite wagon is extremely confused. Oh my god. Get off the castle. And TaToH actually sees the castle foundation. That's good information. He would have never known if they didn't attack that ville. So he knows where the second castle is for Mihai. His food eco is still super underwhelming. TaToH's been floating wood for a very long time, and he just hasn't been able to put it into more food economy. Just now making some more fish. As Mihai walls this stuff up. I don't think you can sail over that now. Mihai's looking good, man. He should be in a better position now. How is Mihai 30 vills ahead? Well, he's not 30 vills ahead. He's less than 20, but still. TaToH has just had some idle TC time. He is, though, technically 100 against 74 if you're just looking at vills. Redemption on the way for TaToH. And the vills start stabbing. Damn, dude. Can TaToH pull himself back from this position is the question. He's finally getting his food eco sorted. Finally spending some of that wood. I mean, he's been floating wood forever. Guy's a traitor. What's the late game look like? here between Bohemians and Bengalis. It's just monks from Bengalis. Like, you could go into elephant archers, I guess. Terms like arbalists. It's a mix of everything. Bengalis kind of trash. I mean, their monks are good enough to maybe do really well against Bohemians. There's a transport here from Mihai. Okay. So he's going to what? Come across and drop a castle potentially? I think that's a little ambitious, no? It's stables over here. That's stable. Okay. So TaToH is in the process of just expanding. We've got Imperial Age on the way from him from the back TC. So it's not going to be denied. And there's the castle placement from Mihai. There it is. Let's see if TaToH notices this on time. He could do some finagling with the market to buy a counter castle, potentially. I don't know if he's paying attention over here, though. It doesn't look like he's noticed it. He's just now pulling the villagers away. So he'll give up this gold. And he'll give up this area. Because he's found himself in... Wow, look at that stone. That is a 6-tile lion. Very rare generation. He's found another area that's interesting to him. TaToH will get, what, 10 villagers when he gets the next age? If they don't die first. This is really rough for him, guys. Like, Mihai is on the cusp of a really big win. A really, really big win. And TaToH is just on the run. Siege Workshop here for TaToH. He finally gets to him. He's at 97 villagers now. And these villagers are just making a run for it. Block printing on the way for the Spaniard. War galleys also on the way, like randomly from over here, just to cut off some of the farming eco, just to get a little bit of control. Whatever control he can exercise, he's going to take it on this side. The question is, like, what's your long-term unit comp going to be? Elite Hussite Wagon is on the way from Mihai. Like, this is going to be a very, very difficult army to stop. There'll be monks for TaToH if he has the gold. He's still got a gold over here he can take. I like the fact that he's brought the war galleys over here to just kind of annoy Mihai. One over here could be really annoying too, but it's not going to make a huge difference at the end of the day. .156 population gets 136. The light cap push in, but Elite Hussite Wagon is in. They should be more than enough to deal with these light cav. Should. Especially with the help of the pikes. So TaToH just runs. He's going to try and raid. See if that monk can actually get these war galleys. I don't know if he can. Oh, he got it. Nice. And this is brutal as well. Oh, boy. TaToH manages to fend that off for the time being. More light cav coming out from TaToH. 40 on food now. 15 Hussite wagons. Elite for Mihai with Halberdier coming in. And the counter castle here from TaToH. Oh, I don't know. Might be problematic if Mihai actually notices that and pulls the wagons up. He's pulling them up now. I don't know how fast these things kill villagers, but it feels like this might be a denied castle to me. Mihai's not attacking the vills. He's not fully paying attention to this. Mangonel now coming out. He'll need to deal with that first. Castle's at 60%. The trebuchet is working away at the TC. TaToH, I believe this castle will be denied. 72% on that. Meanwhile, back here, TaToH just trying to hold on this side. He manages to kill a Treb. Castle's at 79, 80% now. 81, 2, 3. It's somehow still being built. Denied at 85. And no raids whatsoever in Mihai's base. Mihai still has gold available here, and he's got himself another gold and another stone over on the side. 141 population for TaToH. He's forced to go into archer ranges for what? Skirms? Against Hussite wagons? Yikes. I think he deleted it. I think he deleted the foundation there, right? Or it just got killed. Raids come in on the villagers. Sanctity and Fervor is going to help these villas a lot when we're talking about light cav raids. A little bit of extra HP, a little bit of extra speed to run away with. Going to help him a lot. And TaToH's actually charging in with villagers to try and fight back the wagons. That's not against this many, that's for sure. Heresy now on the way from Mihai. Elite Hussite wagon and now Heresy. Big investments. Just showing you how much eco he actually has behind this. 50 on gold now. So he's going to try and prevent TaToH from converting his wagons. And Mihai's just sitting in the middle of TaToH's base. This is the end for TaToH, guys. This is the end for TaToH. There's nothing he can do about this, and this is going to be an early exit for one of the favorites coming in. I think seed number 3, right? This is a big upset. TaToH's now sending everybody. He's sending the bar, and he's sending all of the villagers. Oh boy, villas are going to die left and right. Watch that eco KD just spiral out of control. TaToH is now down below 100 population, and Mihai is killing absolutely everything. Really well played from Mihai. A good recovery on this game and in the set. And TaToH calls the GG, and Mihai goes through to the round of 8. Might be his first round of 8 in a big tournament like this. Huge win for the Romanian. That's big. That is absolutely massive. Taking that second and third game, looking so confident, and then beaten on Inundation, and then a Nomad. Well, he just played better. Just played better. Great job there from Mihai. TaToH, we know he's at a LAN. We know he wasn't at his home, so he might have been struggling a little bit. Still, he played fairly well. Just some mistakes here and there. That's right. That's right. Adam had a match against Mihai. They couldn't schedule, and Mihai got the admin win. So the only reason that TaToH lost here is because Adam wasn't there to beat Mihai earlier. That's right. That KD is ridiculous. Oh my god. Mihai fans around the world can thank Adam. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't mark down the score from before. Aha. So that's TaToH getting out of the tournament. That's crazy, dude. Really, really crazy. Good job from Mihai. Sick upset indeed.